Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZSN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Spurs tonight. Guys, what a great win for the Los Angeles Lakers, getting a bounce back win, snapping their 3 game losing streak when it's all said and done. All thanks to finally putting Dalton Connect in the starting lineup. It absolutely worked out. He scored 20 points, leading the Lakers tonight with 20 points out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers to go into Thanksgiving. So, what better way for us to win a game than to win it tonight before Thanksgiving? I mean, we're going to feast for sure with a win tomorrow, especially for my own family when it comes down to it. So, this was a great win for the Los Angeles Lakers, getting a bounce back win after numerous third quarter slumps when it comes down to it. I mean, the Nuggets, the Suns, and of course the Magics, where we should have won that game, to be honest. But with that being said, the past is the past. The Lakers got the win, and now, guys, we can just celebrate on the great win for the Los Angeles Lakers out there tonight. They played very well across the board when it came to the first, second, the third quarter was something that I was really looking forward to by the Lakers, and they showed up in that particular matchup in the third quarter. And then as it continued on after the fact with a blowout, like maybe 3 minutes left remaining in the game, and just sealed the win for the Lakers in that particular moment. So I want to get into all your thoughts and your opinions out there tonight. I'm seeing the comments coming in from Daniel. Welcome to the live stream once again. I really appreciate you joining. Yeah, we can only beat trash teams. I mean, that's the reality of the situation. I mean, unfortunately, the Lakers can't beat teams like the Nuggets. They can't beat teams like the Suns. It's still a downward spiral of how the Lakers are when it comes to facing certain teams. Unfortunately, that's why, regardless with the win, I still believe the Lakers have to improve this team. Regardless, they need to find another big. They need to find better rotations when it comes down to it. So, regardless, a win is a win. Any chance that we get when it comes down to this team, but at the end of the day, changes do need to happen, regardless of this win, to be honest with every single one of you who are listening to this at this particular moment. And I think most of you may agree with me when it comes down to that. So that's just the reality of the situation. I just want to bring that up. So, but, regardless, it was a great win. Absolutely, Daniel. I absolutely agree with you on that. And, it's just it was all thanks to the decisions by JJ Redick to allow Dalton Connect in the starting lineup when it comes down to it. I mean, that's where he belongs. I mean, to be honest with you guys, that's where he belongs. He needs to be part of that rotation. I think it's the perfect fit for him next to Rui, next to Austin Reeves, especially. So, and the connections with him, ironically, connect with the connection that he has with LeBron James and Anthony Davis, especially. So he just fits well with the starting lineup. So I think he should move forward with that because, we win games. I mean, since he got inserted, we've been winning games when he's in the starting lineup, and it's worked out. And perfect example is this game tonight against the Spurs. So just a great night for Dalton Connect with a 20-point game performance out there tonight. We're going to get into the game analysis and everything that we saw from tonight's game. But before, like always, please be sure to like this live stream. Of course, follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads as well. So please be sure to follow me all across social media. And of course, I really appreciate all of you for joining me on this live stream. And I hope all of you are enjoying your early Thanksgiving day for all of you who are spending with your loved ones and family. So hopefully you guys enjoy your Thanksgiving tomorrow. I know I will, especially for this win tonight for the Lakers to beat the Spurs tonight. So it's just going to be a great Thanksgiving, a day of feasting. And I'm going to be feasting on this win by the Lakers tomorrow for sure. So I think everyone will do the same when it comes down to it. So, it's just a great win out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm seeing some of the comments more from Daniel here. Gonna read some of them before I get into my game analysis out there tonight. Let's see here. Go Nets win versus Suns. Oh, if they won tonight, that's amazing. If that is the truth, so I didn't really check, but let me just check real quick. If that is the case, I hope they do win because you know it kind of helps the Lakers in their favor within the standings in the Western Conference. The uh, if the Nets beat the Suns, oh, they did actually. So yeah, good for them. They beat the Suns, so that's good for the Lakers. When them winning it tonight with the Suns losing, so it kind of moves them up within the standings, I believe. I can just check real quick so you guys can have a better idea of where the Lakers are at. I mean, they're the fifth seed at the moment with this win tonight, 11-7, and then there's the Memphis Grizzlies ahead of them with the Houston Rockets, they're playing very well this season. I'm very impressed. They were in the up in they're on the rise last season, like late into the season, with how they were playing late into the season. So it was just expected for them to play the way they have so far this season. So kudos to them. Golden State Warriors surprisingly are playing very well, and then there's OKC Thunder with the number one seed in the Western Conference. But the Lakers are in the fifth seed at this moment when it comes down to it. Hopefully, it stays that way moving forward. But they do have Friday's matchup. It's an in-season tournament matchup versus the Thunder. So, and the key about that particular game is a must-win for the Lakers if they want to stay within the in-season tournament knockouts. So, they have to win it Friday, but you know, let's just keep the faith and hope alive on Friday for the Lakers to beat the Thunder if that is the case. But sort of remains to be seen if that is possible. But yeah, I mean that's that matchup for sure. But if the Lakers do beat uh, the Thunder on Friday, they need to hope that the Spurs beat the Suns. I believe it's on Saturday or Friday or something like that. It's another in-season tournament matchup. I just don't know when that is, but for the Spurs. But I saw like a post about it somewhere that indicates that the Lakers do beat the uh, the Thunder on Friday and hope that the Spurs beat either the Suns on Friday or is either Saturday, somewhere around there. It's an in-season tournament matchup. Then the Lakers are still within the play-in for them to be part of that knockout tournament when it's all said and done. So let's just hope for that for sure. But great win tonight for the Nets, beating the Suns. Just thankful for them for that. So good for them. Good for them. Because after the loss, I think, yeah, the Suns fell to the seventh seed with that loss against the Nets, and the Lakers are still within the fifth seed, close to the fourth seed. I mean, it's going back and forth with the Lakers and uh, the Memphis Grizzlies. So we just have to hope that they go for another win on Friday, but it sort of remains to be seen about that. So let's just hope for sure. Yeah, Suns announcers are salty. Absolutely, they are. I mean, they have to. They're the announcers for the Suns, so they have to be salty about it. But hey, you should play better basketball. And I think was Bradley Beal not playing in that game, so kind of tells you a lot that players they rest up to play against the Lakers, but then they rest up in other game scenarios. So, I mean, that's the nature of the Lakers and what they have to deal with when it comes to certain stars and all that. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, absolutely. Lakers own the Spurs, absolutely. And once again, guys, early happy Thanksgiving for every single one of you who are going to be celebrating with your loved ones. So hopefully you guys do eat some turkey or whatever you guys eat on Thanksgiving. I know I'm going to be enjoying a big feast, especially from this win tonight from the Lakers against the Spurs, snapping their three-game losing streak. With this win tonight. So, and it's all thanks to Delta Connect out there tonight when it's all said and done. So, I mean, lots of love for Anthony Davis and LeBron James, especially for LeBron, who played very well in this game, especially in the fourth quarter when it's all said and done in the second half. So, great job out there for LeBron and Anthony Davis as well. And shout out to uh, Christie, Max Christie out there tonight for sure. Absolutely agree with you on that, Daniel. And then just Dalton Connect. He deserves to be in the starting lineup when it's all said and done. I mean, just regardless of that, he does deserve being part of that for the Los Angeles Lakers when it's all said and done. I mean, he just fits. He fits with Anthony Davis. He fits with LeBron James. Um, he also like fits with Austin Reeves as well. And recently now with the return of Rui Hachimura, we saw a glimpse of it. I mean, he plays very well with Rui Hachimura as well. So, he just fits very well with the starting lineup. So why not keep him in the starting lineup? Because it's obviously working. We're winning games because of it. So we just have to wait and see about that. So let's just hope. Seeing some more comments, but I really want to get into the stats of tonight's game before I end this live stream. I will read all of your comments, Daniel. I'm seeing them all in here. Really good ones. So please stay tuned and after I finish my analysis. So I really appreciate Daniel. Thank you so much for the comments here. And without further ado, guys, let's just get right into the Lakers stats of tonight. The Lakers beat the San Antonio Spurs 119 to 101. It was a blowout performance, especially in the second half when it came down to it. I mean, the Lakers just came to play, all thanks to Dalton Connect, who had a really good game out there tonight, leading the Lakers tonight with 20 points. Out there tonight with 8 rebounds and 1 assist, 2 steals out there tonight. He went 4 of 10 from the three. Most of his efforts came from the first quarter, where he scored 10 points in the first quarter when it's all said and done. So just a great performance overall offensively for Dalton Connect, back in the starting lineup where he belongs. And hopefully it stays that way, because it's obviously working, because the Lakers are winning games because of it. So just had to put that out there when it came to how things turn around when Dalton Connect, our rookie Dalton Connect, is making a big influence on this Lakers team when he's in the starting lineup. I mean, just compare it. When he's coming off the bench, he puts up mediocre rookie type numbers, and it's just not the type of enthusiasm of what we like to see from a rookie. So, but when he's in the starting lineup, he puts up 19 points. He puts up 20 points per game. The guy shoots around 42, 45% from the three. I mean, the guy is just a shooting magnet for the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes down to it. I mean, just sensational when it comes to the shooting efforts offensively for the Los Angeles Lakers. He's an elite offensive machine for the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes down to it. The scoring side as well when it's all said and done. So great job out there for Dalton Connect with 20 points out there tonight, leading the Lakers with 20 points out there tonight. Let's continue on with the starting lineup, rest of them. I mean, just overall, Lakers shot 38% from the three. I mean, just a solid shooting night for the Los Angeles Lakers. And already said and done, most of the shooting efforts came from Dalton Connect, but a mixture with Austin Reeves, who shot a beautiful buzzer beater over the 7-footer rising star in the making with Victor Wembanyama when it's all said and done. I mean, just a beautiful shot at the end of the second quarter to go into the second half of the game. So great shooting night from Austin Reeves. And then there was also, surprisingly, D'Angelo Russell shooting very well out there tonight, shooting and scoring very well, coming off the bench for the Los Angeles Lakers. So we will get to him in just a bit, but I just have to put that out there. The Lakers shooting efforts tonight was pretty solid out there tonight when it's all said and done. And Lakers scored around 53% from the field as well. So just a great offensive efforts out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers when it's all said and done out there tonight offensively for the Lakers. I can also say this. Defensively, and I absolutely agree with JJ Redick, was that the Lakers played very well defensively in the first half when it came down to it. And I have to say, I was very impressed by the Lakers' defensive side of the ball. Most of that came from LeBron James and Anthony Davis for sure. But we saw a glimpse of that from Max Christie as well. His defensive side was very helpful for the Lakers to win this game as well. So this is good credit where credit is due when it comes to the Lakers' defensive side as well, even though their offense dominated in this game against the Spurs, in my opinion, when it's all said and done. But their defense, let's give credit for that as well. So just have to put that out there when it comes down to that. But just a great shooting night for the Lakers. I mean, just Austin Reeves, 13 points, 3 of 6 from the three, 5 of 11 from the field, had 2 rebounds, 2 assists out there tonight when it came down to it. 13 points for the Lakers out there tonight. And key moments and key situations, his threes that he made helped the Lakers in a huge way to just extend their lead, especially in the first half of the game when it came down to it, especially in the third quarter as well. So let's give credit where credit is due when it comes to the Lakers and their offensive side of the ball and shooting as well when it came down to it. So just great job out there for Austin Reeves. LeBron James, close. Actually, no, he put up a triple double out there tonight for the Lakers. 16 points, 10 rebounds, 11 assists out there tonight. He did turn over the ball a lot in this game, especially when it came to the first half of the game. I noticed that when it came to his turnovers, was just climbing real quick. I think most of those turnovers, or exactly really, came from the first half in the second quarter. So um, obviously LeBron needs to control that. I think he ranks sixth in the league in turnovers. So he needs to really control that when it's all said and done. But hopefully that changes very soon. But just had to put that out there. But just a solid night for King James out there tonight with his efforts, putting up a triple double out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. So great job out there for LeBron. Rui Hachimura showed his greatness as well out there tonight. 16 points, 5 rebounds, 1 block. Also, his shooting was very helpful for the Lakers, going 2 of 4 from the three and going 5 of 9 from the field out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. So great job out there for Rui Hachimura. The connection that he has with Austin Reeves, and especially now that I noticed from Delta Connect, has been very interesting when it came down to it. So, and I think it just took him a while. I mean, he just returned from injury, so obviously he's getting his rhythm back, and we obviously witnessed it tonight against the Spurs out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. So great job out there for Rui Hachimura. Anthony Davis, obviously put up a double-double performance with 19 points, 14 rebounds, had 1 steal out there tonight. He did go 0 of 2 from the three. I mean, we're going to see that for sure from Anthony Davis. He's not known for being an elite shooter from the three. So, it is something that he just added to his repertoire this season. So far, the past 2 games now, he hasn't been really himself when it came to facing like the Nuggets and the Suns, especially last night against the Suns. So, it has been not the best MVP performance from Anthony Davis, but I think things will start to potentially turn around for him, maybe, hopefully, moving forward. When it comes down to this win tonight. So hopefully things start to change. We will see the number one option in Anthony Davis just continuing to put up MVP caliber performances moving forward, hopefully. So we just have to wait and see about that because, lately he has been on a slump for sure. But hopefully things start to turn around for him for the better moving forward. But he put up 19 points, so let's give him credit for that when it's all said and done. Guys, just before I get into the second unit's performance out there tonight, I mean, I have to say I was very impressed by the Lakers' third quarter performance. I mean, that's something that we haven't really seen in a while for the past 2 games now. The Lakers just continuously fall under the pressure in third quarter situations, even though it was a tight one. The Lakers still managed to overcome their performances in the third quarter. And as you can see, the Lakers scored 34 points to the Spurs 30. So they were competitive for sure in the third quarter, but it was all the Lakers that managed the game in the third quarter when it's all said and done. And going into the fourth with 27 points in the fourth quarter to the Spurs 24 out there tonight. So, and just seeing it now, it was all about LeBron and Anthony Davis when it came down to the performances in the third quarter, and also from Dalton Connect in a mixture with um, you know yeah, just those three guys. I mean, they were, and also Max Christie as well. I mean, just he had a great game out there tonight. I mean, it was not just his defensive effort that I was very impressed with. It was his offensive side of the ball when it came down to it. I mean, 12 points out there tonight with 4 rebounds and 2 assists. Shot a big three in the third quarter. That, or was it in the third quarter? I might be mistaken. Yeah, it was in the third quarter when it's all said and done. That was just a big, helpful turnaround for the Lakers when it came to their rhythm in the fourth quarter. I was just so impressed with by the Lakers when it came down to that. So, just kudos to Max Christie for stepping up in the game, along with the top scorer for the second unit that showed up, surprisingly, was D'Angelo Russell. His shooting was very uh, great to watch, especially in the first half of the game where he was just lining it up. I think he had almost like 9 points. I think he had 9 or 10 points in the first half or something. So he was just on a roll when it came down to it, and just finally, we got to see the best basketball out of D'Angelo Russell this season. When it came down to it. So, especially when it came to his shooting, when it's all said and done. So, I'm glad. I'm glad that he showed up in this game and stepped up for the Lakers in this matchup against the Spurs for the second unit. I mean, 17 points, 5 assists, 3 of 6 from the three, and 7-11 from the field out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, hopefully he keeps it up, especially when we face the Thunder on Friday. I mean, I hope everyone brings their A game when we face the OKC Thunder on Friday in the in-season tournament matchup. That should be a must-win for the Lakers if they want to stay within the knockout tournament for the Los Angeles Lakers. So I just hope they step up for sure on Friday. So one can hope. So we just have to wait and see about that. So let's just hope for that. Let's see more here. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, Christian Coloco stepped in for the big position after Jackson Hayes suffered an injury last night against the Suns. So he just re-injured his ankle, I believe. So he is going to be out for a lengthy period for sure. That's why I still hope the Lakers will find a trade potentially once we reach December 15th, or the worst case scenario will be the February trade deadline. So it is a type of scenario where we need another big, and we need to add another big to pair up very well next to Anthony Davis, so he can play more with the power forward position than he is at the center. So that's still the plan, and that's still the idea that the Lakers for sure want to do, and what all of us really Laker fans want to do for the Lakers to make. So let's just hope for that. Let's just hope that they potentially will do that for sure. So very soon, hopefully. So, but Christian Coloco matched very well against Wemby for sure. We saw a glimpse of it where he showed up, and when it came to the matchup for sure. But he put up 4 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal. I mean, not bad type of solid performance when it comes to a guy that is doing what he can to help this team out due to the circumstances of the lack of bigs. And he's just working his way back to being a part of the Lakers. Oh no, the NBA culture. So it is something that is going to take them a while to really adapt for sure. So, and then you look at the rest of them. I mean, most of the players that played through garbage time with 3 minutes after the Lakers just annihilated the Spurs in the fourth quarter. So, um, but we saw a glimpse of Cam Reddish, playing very well when it came to his defensive side that we witnessed in this game. He did twirl the ball a lot because of it, but it's just it is what it is. I mean, at this point, how things were turning out for Cam Reddish, especially for the past couple of games, that's why it was just a smart move by JJ Redick to allow Dalton Connect to be in the starting lineup, and that's where he belongs, in my opinion. So hopefully he stays in the starting lineup when it's all said and done, because we're winning games that way when he is in the starting lineup, and it's all because of his shooting and his offensive side of the ball. But just going back to what JJ Redick said, I mean, the Lakers played very well defensively, especially in the first half. So I want to see more of that by the Lakers. So that's the only way. Defenses win games, and that's has always been the outline of every single team. When it's all said and done. So um, with the lack of defense that we've been seeing from the Lakers, hopefully we'll see just them trying to play better defense moving forward until they change up the rotation with trades and just adding on another big for us to be improving on that particular position for sure. So hopefully it happens very soon, because the Lakers do need to improve on that particular end of their ball when it's all said and done. So hopefully it happens soon, for sure. But yeah, guys, I mean, that was my analysis. I really do appreciate your patience and your thoughts and your opinions when it came to the Lakers win tonight against the Spurs. It's great that the Lakers won tonight so we can enjoy our Thanksgiving feast. I know I will for sure going into tomorrow. So hopefully we will all be feasting of just the excitement of winning tonight against the Spurs. I know it's the Spurs, so I should calm down my excitement, but at the same time, Lakers needed to bounce back after horrendous third quarter performances against the Suns, especially against the Nuggets. So it was something that the Lakers have to bounce back from, and they got it tonight on the road against the Spurs out there tonight, snapping their 3-game losing streak in the process. So I'm just glad they got the win, and I'm glad the Lakers will, you know, all of us will be celebrating tomorrow with the win, with the Thanksgiving feast for sure. So really looking forward to it. Really am looking forward to it. So um, let's read some comments here before I end this live stream, as I promised. So let's get right into it with Daniel here. OKC maybe. Hopefully they do. Hopefully they get the win against the Oklahoma City Thunder on Friday in the in-season tournament matchup. So let's just hope for that. It is a home game, so Lakers do play better at home than they do in away games. So crossing our fingers, Lakers will bring their A game at home once again and get a win when it's all said and done. So let's just hope for that. I'm really hopeful for that for sure. So, uh, Suns Nuggets can only beat the Lakers. Yeah, I mean that's the reality, and sadly that's what it is. Even though the Lakers did beat the Suns in the beginning of the season, I believe. So it was a home game. So it is. But unfortunately, the Suns are 2-1 against the Lakers so far this season. So it is something that they have to really, hopefully, bounce back from when they do face them again, especially the Lakers. Sorry, the Nuggets. I think it's impossible for the Lakers to beat the Nuggets at this point. I mean, they have been. Their team is built to beat the Lakers. Unfortunately, I mean it's been the trend now for the past couple of years that, and it's because of um, Michael Malone and Nikola Jokic, and even Jamal Murray, and recently Michael Porter Jr., who has been shooting very well for the for the Nuggets when it came to facing the Lakers every single time. So uh, they just on a whole different level when it comes to facing the Nuggets, unfortunately. Sorry, the Lakers, unfortunately. So uh, that's why improvements need to happen for the Lakers to beat a team like the Nuggets when it's all said and done. So hopefully it happens soon because this team really needs to improve their flaws. Excuse me, when it comes down to that. So hopefully it happens soon for sure. Let's see here. Christie in third quarter, solid. Yeah, he was amazing for sure, especially that three that he made when it's all said and done. But also his defensive side was very helpful for the Lakers as well. I mean, I don't know if you guys noticed there was a clip. I even shared it on my Twitter page. If you guys want to go check it out, uh, obviously the Lakers have been. JJ Redick has expressed his frustration of this Lakers team for sure, and obviously he, was very pissed in the post game show. No, not post game show, but after the second half, second quarter. I mean, that he was just so pissed at Austin Reeves making that buzzer beater, even though it went in. He wanted the Lakers to play aggressively defensively at the end of the game, so we don't have like a losing advantage going into the third. So that's been obviously their downfall for the past couple of games now. Where Lakers do play well in the first half, but then when it comes to but they're like maybe down by like maybe 6 to 8 points deficit, or up by 8 point deficit going into the second half. So, it is something that the Lakers have to really improve on when it comes to playing aggressively defensively at the end of first half, second quarter games. So, I absolutely agree with JJ Redick. And guys, I'm just going to say, I mean, JJ Redick, I love the passion. I love the passion that he's bringing into the Lakers locker room. I mean, I'm just loving it. The fact that there's a coach that's so pissed, so frustrated of this Lakers team, and because of their flaws and what certain mistakes that they're doing that's just not in their nature of doing it. So it's just something that I hope that the Lakers, are noticing when it comes to this mistakes that they are making. So it's just obviously something that I just have to really put out there. I mean, I'm just loving what JJ Redick is bringing to the table for this Lakers team when it's all said and done. So hopefully it happens soon. I mean, Lakers just fixing their mistakes and just show up and win games. Hopefully, so. Let's see here. Valanciunas or yeah. Oh man, that's a good question. Thank you, Daniel, for pointing that out. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like the big man of Chicago. I really think he will fit very well next to Anthony Davis, especially his offensive side of the ball. I think he will bring some really good scoring side at the center position when it's all said and done. I mean, he can also rebound as well. I think I didn't really check how he's playing so far with the Chicago Bulls, but I don't know. Let me just check real quick. I mean, I think he's playing very well. When it's all said and done. But let's just see here. The stats. Let's see here for Nicola. Let's see here. Oh, so he's playing very well. I mean, 20 points per game, 9 rebounds a game, shooting around 45% from the three. I mean, why can't we trade for this guy? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's just at this point, I will give up a couple of draft picks for him for sure. I mean, he's playing very well, surprisingly, even though the Chicago Bulls are not winning games and not being a threat in the Eastern Conference. So it is something that I think I prefer. Nikola Vucevic. I hope I said his name. I butcher a lot when it comes to these names, but but Nikola he's somebody that I think he'll be a much better fit than Jonas Valanciunas, in my opinion. So even though I think defensively, I think he will. Jonas Valanciunas will be more helpful for the Lakers when it comes to that particular area of his game, especially next to Anthony Davis. But anything really, I personally think that you know Nikola Vucevic or something like that is more of a better player than Jonas Valanciunas, of the Washington Wizards. I'll pick him over Valanciunas for sure when it's all said and done. I mean, that's my opinion, and I hope the Lakers will consider him over Valanciunas if it is possible for the Lakers to target him. But we just have to wait and see for sure. Let's see here from more from Daniel. Schroeder and Cam Johnson or Thomas would be nice. Yeah, especially Dennis Schroeder. I mean, just looking it back now and what we have when it comes to Gabe Vincent, I'll pick Dennis Schroeder over Gabe Vincent at this point, and right away, especially how well he's playing with the Brooklyn Nets. The guy has been averaging 20 points per game with the Brooklyn Nets. So it's just telling you right there that if the Lakers want to make a trade with any team out there, they should look at the Nets and maybe consider bringing back Dennis Schroeder or just bringing in Cam Johnson for sure. I think he'll be a great fit for this Lakers team, especially on the defensive side, for sure. Thomas for sure is a young talent that I think he will develop very well with this Lakers team. But I don't know. You don't really need him because we have a guy like Dalton Connect on the team. So, Cam Johnson and of course Dennis Schroeder will be a nice fit for sure for this Lakers team if the Lakers do decide to trade with the Brooklyn Nets, if that is the case. So, and I've been hearing about Cam Johnson for numerous times throughout the offseason and going into most trade rumors was that he's been in the rumor mill around surrounding the Lakers when it comes to certain trades. But I don't know, lately he hasn't been surfacing a lot. I've been seeing more Valanciunas and Nicola for sure. I've been hearing about him showing a lot of interest by the Lakers, and of course Brooke Lopez. I've been hearing a lot about for sure, but and uh, Nick Richards, excuse me, of the Charlotte Hornets. Um, there's a lot of them that for some reason, I heard that Miles Turner has been in the rumor mill around the Lakers, but I think that was just an outlier. I don't think it's going to happen, but anything could happen when it comes to certain trades that's out there and what teams will try to do to fleece the Lakers when it comes to certain assets. So it just sort of remains to be seen at this point. But all I know is number one priority for the Lakers will be uh, to to uh, to find a center, very soon. So let's just hope for that. All right, let's see more here. Okay, Nets are playing great basketball. They are for sure. I mean, they are being very competitive in the Eastern Conference for sure. Um, yeah, I mean 9-10. I mean, not bad. I mean, for not a big loaded team in the Eastern Conference compared to the Western Conference, but I mean, they're right now with the eighth seed within the play-in, so that's good news for them, especially just how well Dennis Schroeder has been the leader of that team when it's all said and done. So, um, just want to look at Brooklyn Nets stats real quick. Just want to compare so all of you can see. Yeah. I mean, Dennis Schroeder. I mean, for some reason, recently I checked his stat lines because how well he's been playing for the Brooklyn Nets. The guy was averaging around 22 points per game, but he's averaging 18. So I mean, and shooting around 41% from the three. So he's been amazing for sure for for the Brooklyn Nets. But you never know. Maybe the Lakers will look at the Brooklyn Nets and look for a trade if it's possible. And I also heard that Cam Johnson is also a guy that the Lakers are looking at for sure. And also, there's another player out there that Lakers are going to be looking at for sure, and that is Finney Smith, who is a guy that's always been rumored around the Lakers for potential trades. So he's in the mix for sure. Uh, according to I saw from Clutch Point. If you guys want to go check that out uh, on the Lakers Lake Show Clutch Point. Uh, there's been rumors that the Lakers are looking at Dorian Finney-Smith when it comes down to that. So I don't know. Anything could happen when it comes to certain trades that's out there for the Lakers. So see what happens versus OKC. Yeah, I mean, it's a long shot. I mean, but at the same time, I mean, anything could happen when it comes to the Lakers and how they've been playing so far this season. I mean, it's just has been a downward spiral for the Lakers when it comes to certain matchups, especially recently with the Nuggets and the Suns, and it's just the Lakers have been really showing the best basketball when it comes to facing those type of teams, and especially now when they face the OKC Thunder on Friday, number one seed in the Western Conference. I mean, it is going to be very interesting if they show up or they don't. I mean, it just sort of remains to be seen. They are playing at home though, so Lakers have a better advantage when it comes to winning more games at home than they do in away games. So let's hope that they get a win at home because they have to go back on the road and they have a pretty good lengthy road trip for sure after the OKC Thunder game when it's all said and done. So just saying, hopefully Lakers will bring their A game when they face OKC on Friday for sure. So that's my hope. I miss Schroeder. I miss him too. If you have to if we have to turn back time and say, you know what, let's not pick Gabe Vincent and just re-sign Dennis Schroeder, I think we will do that in a heartbeat when it's all said and done. Especially with how D'Angelo Russell has been playing so far for the Lakers, and comparing now with what Dennis Schroeder has been playing now with the Brooklyn Nets. I'm here to tell you guys, I would trade that type of I would turn back time and make that happen in a heartbeat, in my opinion, when it's all said and done. So, yeah, I miss Dennis Schroeder for sure. I think his offensive side, his scoring was very helpful for the Lakers, even though there's been times where his shooting has been up and down when it comes to this Lakers team. But, you know, either way, key moments, key situations in games, when he does shoot, he delivers, and especially we saw a couple of years ago against the this what was it? What was the team? I think it was a playing game against the Minnesota Timberwolves. So it was that clutch three that he made that sealed the Lakers' win in that particular year. I think it was like 2 years ago or something like that. So it was really recent. So it was just I miss those days. I miss those days of Dennis Schroeder being with the Lakers. Maybe he will be a Laker again if the Lakers do trade with the Brooklyn Nets, but it's just sort of remains to be seen at this point. So uh, we just have to wait and see what's up on the Rob Pelinka's sleeves when it comes to certain trades that's out there that he will do to improve this team. But we just have to wait and see for sure. Gabe Vincent over at him. Yeah, shaking my head. Yeah, I mean, that was during that time and how well Gabe Vincent played in the finals against the Nuggets, where he played lights out defensively against the Nuggets in that particular year, 2023. It was in that particular moment, I think it was a great move by the Lakers, especially getting him on a very good contract. But at the same time, uh, as we see now, he hasn't been living up to that expectations. He hasn't. So it was a bad signing for sure for the Lakers, and it's just this is where we're at. when it comes to Gabe Vincent and who he is now for the Lakers. So it's just been very unfortunate. I just hope that Rob Pelinka will look to find his replacement very soon when it's all said and done. So that's my hope for sure. So yeah, guys. I mean, thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it, and just what a great win! What a great win for the Los Angeles Lakers, beating the Spurs 119 to 101, snapping their 3-game losing streak in the process, all thanks to JJ Redick deciding to have Dalton Connect in the starting lineup to replace Cam Reddish. It was a smart move by JJ Redick, and obviously it worked out. He led the Lakers tonight with 20 points, and in the process, and his shooting was just sensational on his part when it came to the first half of the game where he scored 10 points. So it just obviously shows you how well he is when it comes to playing in the starting lineup and how great of a player that he is. So if he keeps it up, he will be in the conversation for Rookie of the Year without a doubt. So hopefully it happens very, very soon, and for him to be considered to be in the conversation, and hopefully he thrives and helps us continue to win us some games. And hopefully Lakers, after this win, they just continue this trend that they're on, because we need as much wins as we can to be competitive in the Western Conference. And that my hope is that they will do that for sure. But obviously we need to improve when it comes to rotations, as I mentioned, with trades and finding another big and all that. So it's still in the process. It's still the ideas that's out there when it comes to who the Lakers should target and who should be the better fit next to Anthony Davis. And just finding another big is just the number one priority, because, Jackson Hayes is out. The timeline for Vando is still unknown. Christian Wood as well. I mean, the Lakers have been beaten so much when it comes to that particular area of their game. But surprisingly, we've been winning games, and it's been very close ones for sure. But hopefully now the Lakers will bounce, will continue to this momentum that they're on after this win, and going to OKC Friday at home in the in-season tournament matchup, where it should be a must-win for the Lakers if they want to stay within the play-in tournament. But we just have to wait and see about that. Hopefully, the Lakers will bring their A game on Friday against OKC in LA. So let's just hope for that. So thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you guys haven't yet, please follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads as well. Guys, please, I really appreciate all the love and support you guys have shown me all over social media, and of course on this channel, ZSN on YouTube. Hit that notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. If you guys show me the love support there, I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.